Welcome back to the channel. Here this morning on another nice day. This video is going to be what I got delivered yesterday from UPS. So let's go ahead and jump right in and take a look. We got here performance torque converters from out of, as you can see down here, East. Make sure you put this, if you decide to send something to them, make sure you put the East in there. Avalon Avenue, Muscle-Shouls-Alabama. Otherwise it won't get delivered to the proper address down there. If you leave that, they had to change. I let them know on their email website that the East part was missing, so they get that corrected. But anyway, when I got this, it was only taped up with one piece of tape. It was supposed to be stapled on the front. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they did that or UPS did it in the process of being shipped. It got banged up. This part was all ripped open. The only thing that was holding it closed was tape, and I don't know if that was from UPS or performance torque converters or what. But anyway, at least it arrived in one piece. And let me show you what I got. Let's go over here so the sun's not in the cameras. They sent me, I told them I have a YouTube channel. And so I asked them if they had any decals or t-shirts or anything like that. And they said, yes, they do. And they said, would you like a couple of t-shirts? I said, sure. And a couple decals. And they asked me what size I wanted. And so here's the two decals they gave me. Pretty big, that's cool. There's the other one. Let's go ahead and take it. Of course, I'm going to have to do this with one hand. Unless, well, hold on a minute. I'll make it look like I edited it. Okay, here's the front of the t-shirt. I didn't know what color the shirts came in. I'm not picky. I'm glad they're allowed, or let me have something. And then here's the back of the shirt. Performance torque converters, PTC, Muscle-Shouls-Alabama. There is the number right there. Anyway, Nitro Motorsports, 888-922-1276. Looks like the last number is kind of blurred a little bit. I don't know if that's an 8 or a 6. That might be 78. Anyway, got two of those. Other t-shirts the same. So appreciate that. If anybody from PTC is watching this, I'll let them know on their website that I did a video. And let's get to it. Let me show you the torque converter here. As you can see, they got their decal on here and they painted it up real nice. And like I said, I'm gonna do this with one hand, sorry. I'm not worried about the paint. They painted it real nice and it got scratched up because it slid because it's the way it got shipped. So it's not their fault on that part. But if you remember, 1965 front half with the 1970 back half. And I think it cost me about, I can't remember off the top of my head, somewhere between, I think it was like $20-some for insurance to cover the two torque converters I sent off for like up to, the insurance was valued at $500 coverage through FedEx. And then to ship each one of these, or both of these, I can't remember, it was the 1965 torque converter or the 70 torque converter. One of them was a little bit lighter than the other one, and Oh gosh, I can't remember. I'll fill you in on another video. I didn't have the information brought with me when I made this video. Anyway, it didn't cost a lot to have these two shipped because I completely drained the fluids out. I pulled the plug on the back side, unscrewed that, and let it drain out properly, and then I flushed it out with gasoline really good before, and then let it air dry really good to get all the fumes out, and then sent them off. But this was, to have this done, was around, I think, 175 bucks, and then with their shipping it came out to 223, I believe, give or take. 223 something and change, 60, something like that. So yeah, they're well worth it. And I got to go to town today and get some transmission fluid, fill this up, and I'll do another video. I'm going to attempt to get this in the transmission, and the transmission bolted up today to the back of the Slant 6. And then while I'm also in town, I'm going to stop by where I'm getting the transmission fluid. Most likely it's Menards is closer to my house than the Walmart or Walmart Supercenter in Branson is. So besides, I get an employee discount at Menards, so I'm going to buy the transmission fluid there, or use my PRD, which is where I can swipe and pay for stuff, and it'll just come out of my check when I don't have a whole bunch of funds in the bank till payday. Anyway, and then I'm going to also buy the I already got a brand new Wix filter on the Slant 6, and I'll be buying the motor oil to fill the Slant 6 up, and then have it ran. I'm going to try to start it in the next video so I can get all the oil and stuff circulated. I do have an extra yoke to put in the back of the transmission so fluid doesn't leak out. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you this, and that this was the last big hurdle for the Valiant. So all that's left is the odds and ends, little brake parts. Remember, these tires and rims are just on there temporarily. I still have to put the brake kits in it. Then once I get the transmission in today and all that stuff, I'm gonna take some measurements to see if I can use my Darts drive shaft in this car, and then use the drive shaft that came with the Slant 6 engine, the Slant 6 transmission in this Dart, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. The drive shaft that came with the Slant 6 transmission, and see if I can use that in the Dart because it's shorter. See if I can do a swap, or see if I'm going to have one of them modified or both of them modified. But anyway, and then, just the front end kit. That's all it's lacking, is the front end kit. I'm going to be using upper and lower polyurethane bushings, and then just the regular tie rod ends, and upper and lower ball joint, stuff like that. And then we're gonna kind of run the passenger compartment kind of bare and work on it slowly. We might put the seats in there, get some once I get the floor finished up, which isn't much, at least get the padding and carpet in there, maybe put a couple seats in there, and then just drive the car around and slowly work on it. Get the I'm going to be doing some videos on how to save some money, how I'm going to do the restoration on the door panels by using some materials from Menards, and then using the existing door panels, recondition them, and stuff like that. And then eventually we'll get the headliner for this. We might drive around for a while without a headliner in it, just so we can get some money saved up to do that. And then I'm going to put some carpet in the back deck, put an aftermarket third brake light, but it's going to be something that looks like it could have been from out of the laying around from the 50s or 60s, you know what I mean? something like that, something old school that'll be up in there that'll fit with, go along with the era of the car. And it'll give it a safety upgrade too. A third brake light never hurts, especially in Branson. You got people that's always wanting to speed in a hurry, riding your bumper, that sort of thing. And then I'm going to figure out what I want to do with the antenna here. If I want to keep a factory type antenna, or if I want to go with a hideaway antenna. And somebody suggested me putting one of them shark fin antennas up on the roof that matches the color that matches the car. You know, I could paint it or whatever, but I don't know yet. It would kind of, the shark fin would kind of fit the design, the body design, but it might be, to me, it might be a little bit too modern and take away from the nostalgia. So we'll figure out something, but yeah, just some odds and ends. So, and the truck's ready to go, so it's already insured and all that stuff. And I took it out for a test drive yesterday, after I detailed it, and and like I said, today's Tuesday, another day off. So hopefully tomorrow or this week, Friday or something, I'll start driving it. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Watch out for the true trolls and the narcissists out there in YouTube land. Till next time.